It is 5:38 p.m. here in Dubai. I am trying this thing of like going live regularly. I'm not like crazy good at it. I'm just trying it. It's making me feel connected. It's making me feel less crazy. It's making me talk. It's making me connect with people, which I'm needing to do. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, what day is today? Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I am incredibly annoyed right now because if any of you have spouses who all of a sudden say, oh my gosh, we have to be somewhere in 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you're now rushing where your stress didn't need to be at that level, or you didn't have to be stressed because you wouldn't have been stressed, because if you knew you had to be somewhere in 20 minutes, you would have started an hour ago. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm talking in third person and 18th person, and I shouldn't be. I'm just annoyed. My dear, sweet, loving husband, I told him, if you need me to be ready for something, give me an hour. No matter what it is, as long as you give me an hour, I can be ready. He calls me and says, hey, you got 20 minutes. Can you be ready? I'm going to come pick you up in 20 minutes. I do not like that. I'm sorry. Call it what it is. I'm not about that life. I have made a pact since my mom passed to be good to myself and be kind to myself. Being kind to myself for me means like taking care of myself, getting ready in the morning, or getting ready and going to things, putting on makeup, getting dressed, going outside, being around other humans. And not like I have to be perfect to be around other humans, but like, I just want to like put on a face. Is that bad? Anyway, so sometimes I need a minute to do that. I have been working most of the day and getting this house together and these dogs together since us being back. And it was a no makeup day today. So, need an hour. Anyway, end rant. Here we are. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Let's see, what can I rant about today? I have, so random, but I was listening to this podcast, and it's like a podcast setting where people call in for like answering questions about stuff like, oh, I have this career change, or I'm considering this or that, and they call in and this person gives like really good advice. And one of the people called in and was like, oh, I've been in this industry, a particular industry, for so long, and I'm thinking about changing. What should I do? Why do I should I be doing this? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Whatever. And it made me think of my really good friend, Asha. Anybody who knows me from the Bay has been to my house ever for anything, birthdays, blah, blah, blah. You will always see my college friend, Asha, there. I admire her so much. She is an attorney turned like life coach and Reiki studio owner, and moved to Lisbon and totally like changed her life. She's been in my life for like so many years. She knows my family. She knows my mom. She knows my dad. She knows my sister. She's been in my family for so many years. And like, she took such a risk to go and move to Lisbon, close her private practice, and go and build this whole new life for herself that she was really passionate about. And I think there is something so powerful about the career switcher. And I don't think they should be called career switchers, to be honest with you. I think they should be called something different. I think they should be called industry translators. That's what they should be called. Because if, number one, you have the courage, think of language. If you have the courage to only speak English, move to a whole nother country, let's call it France. I have a few friends who have done that. Move to France, and you get to France, you know no French, and you're willing to learn French, and all of a sudden, now you're in this new country and you know French. Like, the courage it takes to do that and to look stupid and be a beginner, number one. Number two, the fact that you are open and willing to be a beginner, start from scratch, learn something, and then by the end of it, be somebody who speaks both English and French. You know how valuable that is? Like, you can walk into any English speaking country now and any French speaking country now and be a translator for two groups of people that can't understand each other. You have so much power walking into that room that others do not have. Do not have. That is the same thing with career switchers. If you have the courage to be in one industry, whatever industry that is, oh, hey, Addison, I just miss you and love you so much. Addison is a boss. She does operations for Growth Q. She is like a powerhouse, and I love you, Addison, so much. You've been working with me for way too long, and you know way too many things, but God bless you. Anyway, if you have the courage to actually like switch careers or switch industries, technology to pharmaceutical or pharma to automotive, or you name it. If you have the courage first to be a beginner somewhere and go learn something new, and have the foresight to know once you do that, after you're done, you're going to now be able to be so much more powerful than the people that are in either of the two industries and be able to be a bridge for both of those. Lord, you are a special kind of mother effer. Let's just call it what it is. You are a special kind of person if you are willing to do that. If you're willing to do that, you are a special type of person. It just is what it is. And you, like, there's so many, like, you have such an advantage over other people. Most people will live and die in the same industries. Most people will live and die in the place of their birth. If you are willing to move, if you're willing to try different industries, if you're willing to learn a new language, if you're willing to be a beginner at anything, let me tell you right now, it sucks going through the motions. I'm like preaching somewhat to myself, if I'm honest with you. But it sucks going through the motions, but once you master it, my God, you'll just be so much more. You will have so much more. You will be so much more. The opportunities you'll have access to will be so much greater than those who have not taken the risk that you've taken. Let's just call it what it is. So, anyway, that's that whole like podcast sent me on like a whole rant. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, Addison, love you so much. Appreciate you. Let's see who else is in here. Ooh, my Polar peeps. Hey guys. Hey Lulisa, what's going on? Anyway, I'm still annoyed and getting ready. But see how much I love my husband. I'm getting ready anyway. Let's see how long it takes. I'm telling you right now, if he's here and I'm not finished, he will be sitting either outside or will be coming up to our apartment. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? Man, there has been lots going on here, and I am deflecting. If you didn't notice from my live yesterday, those who know me well and noticed that I was deflecting, but it still feels so weird going back to normal life or attempting normal life and not being able to call my mom. It feels so weird. And I can call my dad, I can call my sisters, and I'm grateful that I still am afforded that ability to do that. Oh, hey, T. Lester. But I miss my mom. We talked every day, about literally everything. And maybe that was a little bit too intrusive, but I don't care. We talked every day about everything. Every day about everything. I would even get mad at her that she asked about everything, but I would then get mad at her if she didn't because I wanted her to know everything. So, yeah, that is, there we are. Here is life now. Also, can I just say, I'm so grateful for everybody and all the outpouring of love for our other business, Jeffrey. Like, our traffic on the site went up like crazy double digits, all from all of you showing us love yesterday. I should probably even put that. Let me do that again. I learned a new thing. I can pin a comment. Look at me. I think I knew you could do that. Actually, let me do that. Car and personal services. Also, we are hiring. Yes, let me pin this. How do I, yep, there we go. Yeah, so thanks guys for, thank you for supporting. Thanks for telling people about it. So for those who don't know what it is, Jeffrey is a company that my husband and I started just before, actually, no, not just before. We started actually August of last year, by accident. It started from like a WhatsApp group and a spreadsheet with a bunch of our neighbors that are in this WhatsApp group that were trying to manage like home services. Like, oh, who do you go to for window washing? Who do you go to for home cleaning? Who do you go to for, you know, you name the service. And we were all paying different amounts and all like trying to figure out like, hey, we should be negotiating one major contract with like all 60 homes on this street. And people sent in their stuff, weren't really open, not really open, but like people were just like, I have too much going on to like deal with this. I was like, listen, give me a few hours. I'll get this together. It started out as a spreadsheet and like, in our WhatsApp group. It then turned into a website. It now has morphed into an entire business that has 27 services, from getting your nails done to getting your home cleaned to getting your dog groomed to getting, you name it, getting window washers, getting a plumber to your house for an emergency, get an emergency babysitter, whatever you need. There's 27 services on the platform today. And we just expanded to Walnut Creek, Moraga, and Orinda. Originally, we've been serving Oakland and Berkeley. So if you know people who are like, oh my God, I just moved into my home, I need to figure out getting all these services set up or whatever, and I'm kind of annoyed from like going to Yelp and Thumbtack and having to navigate who paid the most to get their profile highest to me. But I'd rather work with somebody that's been tried and true, and I know that my neighbors that live not too far from me are actually using them. Jeffrey is for you, so check it out, and share with anybody. We are also hiring, by the way. I mentioned this yesterday. We really need the following: a new carpet cleaner. We need a new carpet cleaner. We need a massage therapist. We need, if there is actually a esthetician, like someone that does mobile facials, huge. We've been asked about that quite a bit. My friend yesterday connected me with, and I love this because it's, our youth, which I always love bringing them into the business because, we never gatekeep in terms of like the ins and outs of entrepreneurship too. So like, whether they work with us or not, we still want to help them with their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really, either of our companies, we help them with their business either way. But, Net, she brought her son. I don't know where I went on that tangent. All I have to say is we need a carpet cleaner. We need a esthetician. We need a massage therapist. We need We actually need babysitters as well. 2 of our babysitters just got new jobs. Yay, really excited for them. Like long-term jobs, and they were doing it part-time. So we need new babysitters. We also need, we have a service that takes people's trash to their curb. So, you know, you go out of town for, let's say, 2 weeks, and you miss trash day twice, and it freaking sucks, and everybody gets so annoyed because your trash is the only one that's been like accumulating up and been sitting there for 2 weeks. So people love like the trash to curb service. We need somebody who would be willing to do that. So if you know somebody, DM me please, because we are hiring again for that. And I think that's the only things we're hiring for. So yeah, if you know anybody, let me know. Hit me in the DMs. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long I've been on here, but my husband still hasn't come yet. So much for 24 minutes. Watch him come in the door right now, and they expect me to be all the way ready. Well, we're kind of getting it together. But yeah, how's everyone doing? You know what's nuts? I was up late and caught some of the news of what's going on in the US right now. And with the assassination, let's call it what it is an assassination of, I'm not gonna say his name, but the conservative activist. He was just a kid. I think he was a kid. He was 31 years old, and he was a dad, and he was a husband, and likely a family member to many. Granted, do I believe in a lot of stuff he used to spew? Absolutely not. However, he's still human, and there is a wife that is grieving right now, and children who will never know their father in their adult age, or not have their father around in their adult age, or later in their schooling ages, or what have you. And that is never, I don't know, that's sad. I just don't see how differences of opinion mean unaliving somebody. I just don't understand why that makes sense. I've never been a fan of, I get war is a part of our history and life and what have you, but I still don't see how that makes a lot of sense, if you ask me. I just don't see it. I don't see how it makes a lot of sense. Hey, Chrissy. So it's just sad, and I think also traumatizing in the way that it happened. Like, what? Just insane in the way that it happened. But I have to be honest, I've not been as, again, I left the States in February, and I left the States for many reasons. One of them being safety. Lower on the list, because I didn't realize how safe Dubai was compared to the States until I got here, and it's the second safest city in the world. My God. But it's sad. It's sad to think of like young people who went to that event and saw somebody shot in the freaking neck. Like, are you crazy? Just insane. Just insane. Again, do I believe in the same things that Homeboy believed? Absolutely not. That doesn't justify unaliving someone? Like, what? Anyway, that just was crazy. Oh my God, Chrissy, you did? No way. Okay, you have to DM me that dream, because now we're going to go on a tangent about dreams. My sisters and I religiously, after my mom passed, compared dreams. And I think it is because we strongly believe in God, and we strongly believe in the power God has over our dreams and how he shows us stuff in our dreams. He prepares us for things. He connects us to people who have gone. And my mom showed up in different ways in each of our dreams. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. And she showed up in a different order. It wasn't all at the same time. It wasn't all in the same way. I do think that dreams are incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. They connect us to those who have gone, our ancestors before us. It's ways that God uses to really teach us things and prepare us. And anyway, my whole tangent on that. Chrissy, do not forget. I'm not kidding. Don't forget. Please DM me and let me know what your dream is about, because they're always so powerful, even if it's like cuckoo and nerdy. Hey Sarah, what's up, girl? Oh crap, you guys, I'm gonna have to go. I just remembered I actually have a 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Oh man, you guys, this is like wild. This is just, I pray that nobody has to, I want to say I pray that nobody has to experience this. Everyone's going to have to experience this. Hopefully everyone does, and that you don't go before your mother does. So everyone, in essence, will experience this at some point. And you can argue, oh, it sucks because I had to watch her pass. I've had other scenarios where I've talked to a really close family member who their mom has dementia, so they're slowly watching them pass, whereas with my mom, it was quick, right? So like, there's never a perfect way. I don't wish this feeling on anybody, but at the same time, we're all gonna have to experience it. And I wish we talked about it more. I do. Anyway, I gotta go get on the 6 o'clock and also still get ready for this God knows what when my husband gets here. All right, love you guys, bye.